Legionnaires advancing southward from Alexandria. A contingent of 3,000 legionnaires and around 400 archers, led by Tiberius Sucella, moved towards the southern borders of the Egyptian kingdom, now under Caesar's rule. The Romans aimed to protect Egyptian cities from an impending Ethiopian invasion. With the pharaoh's fall, the kingdom of Kush sees an opportunity to invade and plunder. Tiberius Sucellus commands units including the Evocates, the first cohort, and heavily armored legionnaires. In the afternoon, en route to an Egyptian border city, a severe snowstorm called Habub, a powerful sandstorm, strikes. The tribune decides to press on, but poor visibility causes the legionnaires to deviate from their path, accidentally crossing into Kush territory. As the storm subsides, Ethiopian scouts spot the Roman legionnaires and alert the nearest city. Kush's army of 12,000 soldiers rapidly advances towards the Romans, undeterred by the border violation. Upon seeing the African elephants charging towards them, the Roman commander realizes his strategic error. Retreat is no longer viable, as Ethiopian cavalry and elephants would quickly overtake them. With elephants and cavalry closing in, Tiberius resolves to fight. The Roman soldiers, unaware of the impending bloodshed, prepare for battle. The first wave of elephants is hit by javelins before reaching the legionnaires' shields, while the Ethiopian cavalry, despite losses, charges into the Roman formations, disrupting some cohorts. After the initial shock, many Romans lose morale. The tribunus makes it clear that retreat is not an option. The battle is just beginning, and the Ethiopian infantry, vastly outnumbering the Romans, attacks from all sides. Despite the fierce onslaught, Roman soldiers hold their ground, but their positions are strained by the enemy's sheer numbers. The tribune struggles to devise a strategy, knowing defense alone won't suffice without cavalry or light troops to flank the enemy. As hundreds of Roman fighters fall, the commander realizes that without action, all legionnaires will soon perish. Noticing the Ethiopians neglecting his rear reserves, Tiberius sees a chance to act. The storm continues to obscure visibility. The tribune withdraws 2 reserve units to reinforce the main positions, but this is a ruse. Seeing Roman reinforcements, the Ethiopian leader withdraws his unengaged troops. Now the tribune must act decisively. With only the Praetorians and a rear cohort, Tiberius waits for the right moment to strike the Ethiopian rear on the right flank, concealed by the sandstorm. Exhausted Roman warriors face formidable Ethiopian fighters, including legendary warriors like the adept Sobek. Only the Romans' strong formation holds back the assault. When the time comes, Tiberius leads the Praetorians and the last cohort to the enemy's rear, hidden from Kushite eyes. They launch a furious attack, breaking the Ethiopian right flank. Inspired, Roman soldiers counterattack, with the tribune joining the fight, leaving no escape for the enemy. Meanwhile, on the main front and left flank, Romans suffer heavy losses. Chaos on the right eventually weakens the Ethiopian grip, but retreat is not considered. The Kush leader shifts all archers to the right flank, showering arrows on the Romans and Praetorians. Despite the barrage, Romans break the Ethiopian right flank and pursue the retreating enemy. Under a hail of arrows, the tribunus reorganizes Roman units and leads them from the right flank to the Ethiopian rear on the main front and left flank. Ethiopian archers relentlessly rain arrows on the Romans but fail to stop them. The tribune reaches the Ethiopian army's rear, launching legionnaires against Kush warriors. The Roman tribune's luck holds. Had the Ethiopians not lost morale, the Romans might have been overwhelmed. Only 600 Romans survive, while Ethiopians lose a third of their forces. The dedication of the legionnaires and the tribune's courage prevent the southern Egyptian plunder.